Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Starling Marte heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, left fielder.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Starling.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Gregory Polanco will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Down the first base line, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the 1 bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Jung Ho Gong is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. I've got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Hit down the third base line. Castellanos is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Jose Iglesias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. Justin Upton gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Full sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco sprinting after it. Oh, and he botches it. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
To 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Francisco Cervelli makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Francisco Cervelli.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Stepping in, John Jaso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. David Freese comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, it's pretty effective right there. Not only do you drive in a run on the ground ball, but you also move that other guy over to third base.
Jordy Mercer digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's Starling Marte. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball and he just rips it right down the line. Well, that's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. He drives in the run as well.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
Line to the right side, but foul. One and two.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but He's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Leading off the inning, Victor Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Jared Saltalamacchia is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Up and in for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Nick Castellanos steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And another foul ball. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Jose Iglesias is on deck. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jose Iglesias has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, and a ball deep into the gap could tie it, and of course, a long ball would flip this script entirely.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the run. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cervelli is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the Tigers. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Zimmerman's ready. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Up next for the
In now, Jung Ho Gong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Oh, he's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
First offering on its way. Francisco Cervelli will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
left fielder, Justin Upton.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost a situation where you have to guess one pitch and hope you guess right.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
2-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. At the plate, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ian Kinsler stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Jared Saltalamacchia comes forward with the bases full and a great opportunity to get his club right back in this one.
Boy, there's a real buzz in the stadium right now, Matt, because the pressure's on both the batter and the pitcher right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, I don't think it gets any better than that as a hitter. Bases loaded, you're ahead in the count. You know you're going to see a fastball. He just missed it.
2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Anibal Sanchez will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. At the plate, John Jaso. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sanchez is ready. Here's the 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield. That was really well done.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Maben there to put it away for out number 2. David Freese stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
3.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. The pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Maben ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
He's safe.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I'll tell you what, that one was loud. I mean, this guy's got a great fastball out there, but if you square it up, it's going to go a long way. And this one, folks, is a boomer right there. Right off the center field wall, and he's going to wind up pulling into second base saying, how did that ball not go out of the park?
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. Hard liner toward short, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Cameron Maben is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jose Iglesias stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Justin Upton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. DK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Tap fouled at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Here it comes, 0-2. Dan Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
And when he
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mike Pelfrey is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 37.
Starling Marte strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
For the Pirates, left fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Gregory Polanco will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, it still takes a little getting used to seeing Andrew McCutchen without his trademark dreadlocks. It kind of became an iconic look for him as he grew into superstardom.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jung Ho Kang stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And now you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Jorge Rondon will come in and pitch now.
for Pittsburgh, number 57, Jorge Rondon.
J.D. Martinez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
3-0 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he's back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is McCutchen. He makes the running play. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Jared Saltalamacchia digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They can't. Kyle Ryan will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56.
Francisco Cervelli will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera near the first base bag, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
John Jaso will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Upton is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I think you have to look at one out there because you just can't have your guys go down on 3 pitches. That's a take one for the team right there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 30.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Ready now, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Look out, 2-0 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taking until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jose Iglesias stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Adam Hamill will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Adam Hamill.
Jose Iglesias will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Justin Upton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Alex Wilson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
First pitch on its way to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Gregory Polanco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Andrew McCutchen gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Simple throw over there.
Out in front of it, strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Casey McGee is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Grounded up the first baseline. Josso scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Anthony goes. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Tyler Collins will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up. Casey McGee will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Anthony Goes will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Casey McGee.
New pitcher coming on as right-hander Bobby Parnell gets the ball here.
Bobby Parnell.
Jung Ho Gong is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Now playing right field, number 12, Anthony.
The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Francisco Cervelli stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. John Jaso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. McGee ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. James McCann will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A.J. Schugel is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Schugel. Leading off for the Tigers.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Polanco. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
When you're down by 5 runs, you pretty much know you're going to see a lot of strikes. I mean, pitchers don't feel compelled to do a whole lot of nibbling when they've got that big of a cushion. How is he not pulling the trigger?
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Cameron Maven will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 left for Detroit. Buck Farmer will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Dixon Machado will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Leading out for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos with a bare hand. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Jordy Mercer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. High and deep to right. Ghost going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Again, same thing. You've just got to love the approach of these guys. These hitters are staying on the baseball and going the other way, and he hits this ball a ton. And I think he can't believe that this one didn't get out of here like some of the others did.
Here's Starling Marte. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back two-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Taken high and deep to right. Ghost racing back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. I mean, he's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but he puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. McGee has a play, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers nothing. Mike Aviles will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's down to third. Taken in by Gung, and a rather easy first out. Andrew Romine will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Casey McGee stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Stephen Moya will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Kyle Lobstein will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Right fielder number 33.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
You can go ahead and forget about the double play now. That takes away the force and moves 2 guys into scoring position with only 1 out.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Tommy Field will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 8-0. So long, everybody.
13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.